everybody, welcome back to the Bridge School Diary. Today we have a very special guest. Could you present yourself?
Hi there, I'm Edoardo.
So Edoardo is going to talk to us about his choices in terms of university, school, and also your studies, right? How did you manage to get to such a high level of English? Eduardo is preparing for his proficiency exam. So,
hopefully all in July, if I reckon right.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. What is the part of the exam, of the proficiency Cambridge exam, you fear the most?
That has to be for sure the part about word transformation, and together with that, I consider them both equally hard and challenging.
Right. So the use of English, right?
For the use of English, we are talking about reading use of English, word transformation, and definitely the sentence transformation, and those are the parts that I can see require a higher level of vocabulary, both, and also creativity, and as well ability to use different grammar forms and constructions in the sentence.
How can you actually prepare for that part? Good question, right?
Yeah.
Wish I knew.
The easy answer is just practice with that given part and try as much as possible to implement new vocabulary, new tenses every time you listen to a podcast.
That's the problem, memorizing, I suppose.
That's the hard part.
I so feel for students who are preparing for such a high level, because memorizing all the expressions is really tough.
Maybe you need to focus just on a few for a given period. Like I give myself about 2 to 3 weeks to learn a few different words. Could be also expressions like idioms, collocations, something useful both during the reading use of English in all the parts, but as well specifically, as I said, for the sentence transformation.
Right. Oh, that's a good trick.
Yep.
And recycling them.
Always.
Right?
Yeah.
Always.
Whatever you have the possibility for any piece of media you can manage to get your hands on, try to keep a personal diary and write useful phrases, maybe with a pinch of your whole creativity, to get them stuck in your head.
Oh, thank you so much. This is such a useful piece of advice, because I totally agree with you. If you make it personal, right, it does get stuck in your head better, I suppose. All right, and what about writing?
Oh, generally speaking, for writing is trying to keep myself focused on the given task, and at least trying not to specify too much, getting about all sorts of things, and ending up not talking specifically and in a wholesome way about something. And that's the problem, because with writing at this level, it's easy to fall for the little things that could be important, as for the construction of the sentence, how you want to convey your message. But all in all, you need to consider the task given and try from that one, even before start actually writing, just a brief sketch of what you're trying to convey for each paragraph. Dividing is crucial, it's paramount when you're trying to compose a writing of this level C1.
Yes, that's definitely true.
Planning, guys.
Great. And speaking about certifications, why do you think it's important to actually sit the exam to have the Cambridge certification?
Once again, there is the academic part of myself as well. I'm currently studying law at my faculty university in Catania, and I can get like 6 points of CFUs, would be like credits that get you maybe a benefits from the getting of
higher mark.
the higher marks, and also for paying of the fees of the university
Oh, right.
scaling if you manage
that's
to get the
great.
certification. And that's my academic answer. But other than that, is to have a solid certificate that
Right.
proves your knowledge gathered along those 2 to 3 years. For me,
Right.
C1 could be done in like 1 year, but
Mhm.
only if you are strictly focusing on that given task rather than trying to making up for it with other things or just trying to do different things alongside it. For me, it's starting getting my exams by the end of the year.
How do you combine both? Because you're always present, you always come to classes, you do your writings. I have to say I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, might be better writings.
And your life is already very busy because, as you said, you're studying at university. You're studying law, right? So you have a lot of exams, and it's really tough. How do you find time for English?
For English, yeah, that's at first I wouldn't know how to give an answer, but actually after around 2 years I've been studying here. I gotta say is the surrounding yourself with English, whatever you do, even going for a walk, or even just going to the gym, trying to name each and every item you can come across, or everything you see from the sunset, sunrise, and even the sunset. And then again, even the situations, trying to describe them with not just one word, but different words, even different sentences.
Right.
That's the thing. My mind is slowly, but inexorably conveying messages and transforming words first in English and then in Italian. I get it's tough. It's not easy, but a few years, if you are on point, you'll eventually manage to do that.
Well, Edoardo, thank you so much.
Thank you
for sharing really precious advice on how to prepare for the proficiency C2 Cambridge exam. Thank you.
Thank you.